术空间进入了一个社会空间。
这是中国经济的一个基本模式。
Well, Chinese Visual Festival is dedicated to promote independent films and contemporary art from globally Chinese-speaking world. This year will be our 4th edition. We started from 11 films from the first year, and this year we are showing 43 films. The intention of the festival is to create certain conversation between visual art and films to give people a fresh perspective about Chinese communities all around the world.
Well, this year we've got 2 things that are really exciting. One is Jia Zhangke is coming. And I think anyone who knows anything about Chinese films knows who Jia Zhangke is. He's the most cutting-edge, exciting director who's been working for more than 10 years as an independent, winning festival prizes with his films. And his new film, A Touch of Sin, is being launched in the UK. But what we're going to do is show a collection of his short films. And again, these are films you really just don't get to see anywhere else. So it's a great opportunity to see the lesser known or the more difficult to see Jia Zhangke movies, and he'll be here as well. But the other thing I'm very excited about is that Pema Tseden is coming. And Pema is the first Tibetan filmmaker. And he works in Tibet, he lives in China, he was trained in the Beijing Film Academy. He's made 3 feature films so far.
A very special program we're working this year is called Vision Taiwan. It is from last year was the first time we worked with the Taiwan Ministry of Culture to bring Taiwan director into our festival. This year we expand the whole program to include 7 different filmmakers, and one of them called Chen Yiyan has just confirmed he's going to visit us. I think this year we are having a very interesting program. It's just pop-up gallery program. The pop-up gallery program is a totally DIY project made on the spot. The artists have just 5 hours to create whatever project they can put on within that space and within that materials. So it is very spontaneous and also involves a lot of interaction with the audience. And then this is a year, I think, from both film side and art side, we see a lot of overlapping or interaction between art and film, because they are using a lot of video art. And then there is even one project which is about how so many artists get into making films. I think the biggest change in the program, in the film part, is that for the first time we have more fiction films and documentaries. We used to be focusing more on the documentary side, and this year we're having a lot of independent fiction films joining us. And this year we are very happy to have a very strong animation section from mainland China as well.
And one of the ways it's changing with independent film is an ever closer connection with the art world. And that's another reason why this festival is so important. More and more Chinese independents are using galleries, museums, and those kind of spaces to show their films, and being commissioned by galleries to make movies. So that connection is getting closer and closer, and the connection between the 2 sides of the visual festival, the film side and the art side, are also getting closer. So I think this is a place, hopefully, to discover the new directions, the future of Chinese independent film.
I think when we make the decision of what films we include in the program is if they have any fresh messages, and also if they reflect contemporary culture, contemporary society among the territory they are making from. So we're always looking for something interesting and new. So that's why we are having a lot of experimental films this year, which are in a way very, very different from anything we have seen before. And this is a kind of trend or kind of film we want to promote. We want to show that Chinese are very creative in producing something very new.
For those people who know the Chinese Visual Festival, this year I think you're going to discover feature films, which we really haven't had so much in the past. It's been more documentaries, as well as the regular documentaries, experimental films, animations. And for those of you who have not come to the Visual Festival yet, it's time to discover it. It's a chance to see films that you won't see somewhere else. Every screening is going to have something different going for it. And I think that you should grab this opportunity because probably these films will not be in the UK again.